bit cloudy, but not too bad. Get clearer as that cloud goes and gets higher. Not a bad sight, is it? Just need to realign it. Wrong way. No. It looks a bit foggy, but I suppose it is really, that's cloud. So from where I'm standing, there's a bit of fog surrounding the moon at the moment. Not surrounding the moon, of course, in front of the moon. So it looks a little bit foggy on your picture. And hopefully that either that cloud will disappear or the moon will rise enough, or the earth will move around so it appears like the moon has risen enough to be above that cloud. I'll wave to everybody, waving. You can watch this in the comfort of your homes while I freeze my tits off out here. Actually, it's lovely and warm. It's not that bad at all. Truth be known, I've got pyjama bottoms on. See a different kind of full moon in a minute. So again, I'm having to manually adjust it because I've not aligned. I did just try and do an alignment, but it didn't work. Normally you need more than one object to align to. Hey Alex. Checking my full moon out tonight, and I'm not even drinking. Yeah, that cloud is a beggar, isn't it? Why are we suddenly drifting that way? You can just about see as well, there's a tree in the way. And there's a little twig just waving in the wind. You might just be able to see it. So we've got a little bit of tree in the way as well. That's not helping. Bloody tree, yeah. Yeah, you can just see it as it waves in the wind. Casts a sort of shadow over it. Each time I pan down like that, or up, that's because the moon's moving upwards. So, and the further up it goes, hopefully the clearer it'll be as we get out of the way of the trees. Yeah, you can't really see the tree, Alex. It's like shadows, because most of the light's coming through the tree, but there's just a little bit. You can just see it waving, a little bit of shadow in the picture. That's the tree. Hi Lou, welcome along. I thought I'd get drunk and show you my full moon in a week. No, that tree will get better as it goes up further. It's not so bad now, the details are coming out a bit better now. I'll try and focus it a bit better. Because every time I touch the scope, everything wobbles. Excuse me, and I'm talking about the scope. So a little bit better. No, clouds just going through what looks like a very rare contrail of cloud. It's very rare to see a contrail in the sky at the moment, but there seems to be two at the moment, and one of them's going straight through right in front of the moon, from this perspective anyway. You can see it with the shadow as I move the scope. See that shadow goes dark when I move it up. That's that contrail. Come down a bit. And as I move, you can see the clouds moving past the moon there, actually. That actually looks quite good, doesn't it? Clouds across the moon. I'm sure somebody wrote a song about that. Hi, Hayes. Welcome to my little garden of happiness. It's very peaceful here. We're just looking at the moon. It takes our thoughts far away from our isolation. Hi Adam, Adam's joined us as well. Is he looking at his bedroom window at me looking at... Look out your bedroom window in 2 seconds, Adam. You'll see a full moon. You'll see 2 full moons. Just a line next to that cloud again. Don't bring me out. I can hear myself talking now.
Sorry. Yeah, it's not
Weirdo. Hi Colin. How you doing? Waving to Colin. Seems to be moving quicker now. I wonder whether that's a thing. Hi Ben. How you doing? There's cousin Ben there, look. Just joined. Welcome to our little moon party. I keep swinging the telescope in the wrong direction though. Going down a bit. It's getting really bright now, believe it or not. I have got a filter on the eyepiece as well, so that's not as bright as it would be unfiltered, but it still seems really bright. Adjust the focus slightly.
Stop it, please.
just see those. Can you see those really bright white spots there?
Really bright.
Like impact craters. Can't see any UFOs or no aliens. And no cheese.
Why would you say cheese?
Because the moon's made of cheese, isn't it? Fact.
Okay, you've been listening
Maybe.
to.
Maybe not.
Cheese.
It's making me hungry.
Ah.
So you need to go outside as well. Don't just look at my stream of it, because it is awesome.
Yeah. What's that, Troy?
Get out in your back gardens if you can. Pair of binoculars. Shall I get me binoculars as well? I'll probably walk in front of the telescope.
No, you haven't.
If you do it through these, just as awesome. And if you use this, you can just balance it on there like that. I can't find it. Oh, there it is.
Can you see it?
Yeah,
Oh, my God.
it looks even better through there.
Why don't you see?
Yeah.
Let me have a look.
Hold the. Yes.
How you would?
No, you just have to try and align it. Oh, going out of alignment.
Is it blurry?
Yeah,
That cloud?
you might have to just adjust the focus a bit on it.
Well, how are you doing that? Oh, there we go. Oh, wow.
Nice and clear, isn't it, through that one? When you focus it. It's not as clear when you're doing it afocally through an iPhone. But it's not bad. Now the question is, shall I change the eyepiece so it's a little bit bigger?
That is cool. Where's this going? Get one to look at that.
So I've got black cloud. Oh no! Well, it's a good job I'm here to provide you a backup, Alex. That black cloud will be down here before I know it. Right, so I've got a 32 mil eyepiece on at the moment. If I go to, I think I've got a 27. That'll magnify it slightly more. Oh, I can't reply. Somebody just sent me a message and I can't reply. Don't have enough devices. Need more devices. Okay, let's bring it up a bit. No, down a bit. All right. Right. Let's find me 27. Actually, I lied. I didn't have a filter on it. That is full brightness. I'm going to swap my eyepiece and see what happens. So everything's going to go a bit weird now. I'll realign everything. Oops. Put it on the floor. Not clever. Why is that not working? There we go. Right. Now I've got to get everything back in again. Because it's all gone pear-shaped. Where are you, little moon? No, moon's gone. Oh, wait. Oh, it's all gone pear. Oh, you can just see the edge of the filter there. That's not very aligned very well, is it?
Did you want a cornetto?
Not right now. I'm in the middle of scientific things. Right, let's go down a bit. Let's go that way a bit. And then try and refocus it. Still a bit. I'm not quite happy with that. I'm going to come off again. Oh, I can feel some rain. Can I feel rain? No. Somebody's just spitting on me. Right. Sorry for all the noise and bumping and that. It's just not, doesn't seem to grip that eyepiece very well, that one. Right, see if I can find it again. Wrong way. Over that way, that way, that way. That's it, well done. Here we go, that's better. Not bad. Hi Shannon, how are you doing? You've come to see my full moon. As it drifts slowly across the sky. Isn't it beautiful? Here it goes. If I was really clever, I'd have it all aligned, and it wouldn't drift like that. But alas, I'm not that clever. Evening, Kathy. How are you? Waving to Kathy. looking nice. And that's with the moon filter on as well, so it's quite bright. If you go and have a look in the sky right now, it's quite bright. So it'd be over contrasted in the eyepiece at this distance. So there's a moon filter on there, just to take some of the glare off it. The moon. What does this say about the moon?
Early peoples were the first to discover the regularities of the moon's monthly trip around the sky. To learn the phases of the moon, understand the nightly habits of Earth's near neighbor, as well as just enough lunar history and physics to say something of interest as the moon sails up over the fence, all this is not too hard to learn. The moon is Earth's only natural satellite. It moves around us from start to finish in just under 1 month. Going outside to look at the moon is a pleasant diversion. The sight of the moon scudding through clouds, painted lightly by the moon's diffuse light, never fails to suggest wonder. Let's suppose it is evening, an hour or so after sundown. The moon is in the south, and it is a half moon. A half moon, whatever the month of the year, has certain constraints on how it looks and where it goes. The first thing to note is that the half of the moon that is lit up. The westerly side is brightly illuminated. Why? Since the moon shines by reflected sunlight, it always faces the sun's hemisphere.
Ooh. Of course we all knew that. Oh, going the wrong way again. There we go. I keep pressing the wrong buttons. Not very good at this really, am I? I ain't no Patrick Moore. But that does look awesome. Although I have to say, I kind of like an eclipse more, you know, a phase more, should I say, because you can actually see the shadows in the mountains and the craters when you get up close with a high magnification. Whereas when you can just see the full moon, you don't really see any depth to it. It's like a flat disc. But it's still quite low in the sky. Step outside if you can and have a look. This is supermoon tonight, so it's at one of its closest points to the Earth, so it appears a lot brighter, a lot bigger than it normally does. But it is a bit bigger because it's closer. But also when it's low down on the horizon, it always looks bigger anyway, because that's just an optical illusion that you get when the moon is low on the horizon. Gives you that little bit of a wow moment sometimes when you see it low down. When it gets high, it just doesn't look so big because you've got nothing to reference it to visually. Hi Langley, how you doing? Just nattering on. As the moon sidles away while I'm not looking. It seems really bright now actually, even with that filter on. Hey Jess, how you going? Just manually I'm good, thanks, Langley. This is what I have to do to stop myself going insane. And instead, I make you lot go insane. There's still a bit of cloud out there. It still looks a bit foggy looking at the stream. That's because there's still a bit of cloud, and there's still a bit of a contrail that's just drifting down from earlier, which is quite rare, as I was saying earlier on. The flight sim is X-Plane 11. Is what I'm using until, well, I know there's a new one coming out maybe later on this year from Microsoft that actually looks awesome. But for now, X-Plane 11 is what I use. Yes, Jess, Venus has been great. I did go out and try to take some video of Venus, but it's really just a bit of a bright blob if you don't set up your telescope very well, which I don't. But it was not completely round, which means that it was in phase. Like the moon, it has phases. I have seen some stunning. I have set it up. I remember setting it up once before, really well, and I was showing Tina, and it was in eclipse. It was not in eclipse. It was in a phase, like half phase, and Tina actually thought it was the moon she was looking at. So that was awesome, I thought. Hi John, how you doing, mate? Welcome to the moon. Ooh. That's drifting out of alignment again. Well, it's not in alignment, I'm just manually aligning it. It's still a lot of cloud up there, so it looks quite foggy, but not bad. Somebody just needs to stop the Earth from rotating just for a few minutes, so I don't have to keep adjusting the scope. I'm starting to see some other stars popping out now, but there's still quite a bit of cloud in the sky. It's light cloud, but it's enough to block a lot of the stars, unfortunately, so I can't align the scope with anything right now. Here we go, the sun's it's getting dark, the security lights come on. I'm talking in the garden in my gymmers, and I think the neighbours think I'm spying on them using a telescope. You're all my witnesses that I'm just looking at the moon. Such a lovely night as well, and it's not that cold outside, so if you've not gone outside, go out and have a look. So that moon's just appearing from the other side of that contrail now, which has spread out while it was drifting downwards. I do keep trying to just refocus just to try and get it even sharper, but yeah, so back to the flight sim, Langley. It's actually I'm running now the beta 11.50 version, which they've just changed the graphics API on it. so it preloads almost everything. So it's longer to load, but it's much smoother. You get a much higher frame rate. It's using an API called Vulkan. Really worth upgrading if you've used that. If you use X-Plane, go and find the beta and give it a go. Hasn't crashed for me yet. So, dare we go in any closer, do you think? What did I put in there? I can't remember. 27, I think. I'll try going for a 17. There's a plane coming up as well. If that plane crosses the moon from our perspective, that'll be awesome. Let's just keep it in frame. Oh, it's gone. No, it hasn't. Oh yeah, it's just gone to the side. That's a shame. That'd have been cool, watching a plane across the surface of the moon. So I've got a 13mm. Shall I try a 13mm? What do you think? I need to take the filter off it as well. Right, I'm going for the 13. I'll try and be as quick as I can. Take that off. Put it down there. Right, let's see how we go. No, it's not gripping. Quite difficult to do this in the semi-darkness. Right. Oh no, that's not working. Oh, it's all going wrong. Come down a bit more then. Cannot get this stable. Right. No, this is not going to work because it's just not gripping that eyepiece very well. No worries, Alex. Glad you enjoyed it. Gotta find the pesky moon again now. It's probably right out. Probably right out of alignment now. Here it is. It's over there somewhere. Right, so we've got a much bigger magnification, so we're not going to see all of the moon in one go now. If I can just focus that in. Not quite as good, is it? I think we were better off where we were. Look, Mom, on top of the moon. Where are the moomins? I'll just let that drift over and then I think I'll put the other one back on. Still not seeing any aliens. Rubbish, innit? Keep forgetting to actually look up at the moon myself because it does look awesome. I'm going to take a look through my binos as well. La, la. Where are you, Mooney? Right, I'm going to go back to my original. There's an alien. I'm going to go back to the original Plossel, I think, which was the 32. Because it's all about the full moon tonight. It's not about a bit of it, is it? Take that off. Oh, I need to put the filter on. Put the filter on. Right. Connect you back up here. Right. Oh no, it's all gone pear-shaped again. Don't seem to be able to group this in exactly the right place. Somebody started up a very noisy car. Here she comes. Good. Just try and refocus that again. Oh, sorry, I keep knocking them. That's not too bad. Yay. Yeah, it looks nice on here, but if you've got yourself a telescope, I can't, it's just much better. The clarity is just much better. It's a bit of an odd way to take a picture through a telescope. It's like an indirect method. It's like holding the iPhone camera over the eyepiece, which is not a great way to do it, but not bad though. And you can see those craters. You can see the mare, which are those black areas, the darker grey areas. I think, if I remember right, they're called mare there. It means like sea. Although it's not a sea, but you can see it. So it kind of is a sea. Oh. Good evening, Aidan. How you doing? Check out my full moon. The neighbours are watching me. I think they think I've gone nuts. Not bad. Doesn't seem to be drifting either at the moment. It will in a minute. I think that's because the scope is trying to track it. It's trying to do something, but it's aligned to something weird. I'll try and align it again, see what happens. No. Your alignment target is too far from... It says the target's too far from the telescope's actual position. Shut up. The moon? Too far away? Really? Right. Well, believe it or not, I'm starting to get a little bit chilly now. It was a bit spontaneous, and I should have thought about it, but I'm outside in my pyjama bottoms, so... You won't see it in the scope, but if you are looking at the moon and you look up and to the left of the moon, you can probably see one star right now. That'll be Arcturus. It's in a constellation called Bootes. Oh, how cute. But here anyway, it's a little bit too much light to see the stars. And actually now, right now, as I'm looking up, because of the thin cloud that's in the sky, there's actually a halo that goes all the way around the moon. It's almost like a rainbow that goes all the way around, but obviously it's not a rainbow, it's a halo. Can't get that on the scope though. Too wild of field of view. trying to adjust things in case I can make it sharper. Right. I think I'm done for the evening. But if you haven't been out to have a look. It's going to be out there for a little while yet. And it may even look better as it rises through the cloud. It doesn't actually rise through the cloud, of course. That's not what I mean. Right, good evening everybody. And you never know, maybe we'll be able to do Jupiter later on in the year. It's a bit, comes up a little bit late for me now. Right, bye for now.